Hello, hello, my Leo friends. Welcome to your general reading here on Daily Divine Guidance. This is for Leo's sun, moon, or rising signs. My friends, I ask that you please read the disclaimer in the description box below, as well as the prayer we would say during the reading. I now say it before each reading. We are going to do a projection, 4 weeks. What you need to know over the next 4 weeks. However, with time being fluid, you may see some of this as come from the past or some of it's already happened, as well as energies projecting beyond 28 days. Everybody's on a different timeline, so it'll resonate differently for each of you. Let's start with a universe card, okay? What the universe wants you to know, your higher power, the divine, however you want to call it. Let's go with this one. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Who just had this? I believe it was Gemini. Gemini, I believe, just had this card as well. Out of all the cards. And for Gemini, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I did for Gemini. To me, this is all about meditation and connection with the divine, okay? So make sure that you are communicating with your higher power and also with yourself, like staying attuned to your own body, your own spirit, just being in connection with yourself. I want to forewarn you that I am getting over a cold, so I do apologize in advance if I cough or sneeze. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going to pull 8 cards, starting with 4. We have our clarifier deck standing by. Projection of energies, general reading for Leo, month of March, next 4 weeks. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to be aware of over the next 4 weeks? Leo, can we get 4 cards, please, for Leo? Wow, okay. We're not reading reversals right now, just so you know. Okay, that's too many cards. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. 1. Oh, are all of yours going to be turned? It's a mystery. I have no idea what we got. Okay, this card has been showing up a lot. A lot. I believe that this card has come in almost every reading this week. So there's definitely something going on here with balancing, understanding, learning, and feeling harmony with the past, okay? Just so you know. So this is what we got going on here, my Leo friends. We have the Queen of Swords, the Star card, the 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups, okay? So right off the bat, I'm seeing that you are very clear about what you want, and it is, maybe you have been manifesting, maybe you have been connected, or you've been unintentionally manifesting, but something really good is coming in. Something that makes you go like, damn, I knew this was gonna happen. It feels so good and I'm so happy. Like, this is destiny. It's something that you're going to celebrate even. So it could be like a new job. It could be a new partner. It could be some sort of like engagement, or some sort of like a birth or anniversary or something like that, like something really, like a surprise party even. It can be that small and it can be really big, like, I don't know, winning the lottery. It's going to resonate differently for each of you, but something is definitely coming in that is very, very happy and joyous, and something that you're going to celebrate. I do see here with the 6 of Cups as well that it's going to bring the 6 of Cups. Excuse me. The 6 of Cups here, that joy and harmony with the past. It's making me feel like for you guys that you're coming for full circle on something that you've been working on, something that you've been interesting. So I'm shuffling the cards, and this is, let's see, this is the only card that was turned upright in the deck. And I do think that this is definitely with the double star here, this is definitely something that you have been dreaming of. This is definitely something that you have, I mean, you're getting exactly what you want coming in, Leo. So let's talk about the individual cards really quick. You have the Queen of Swords, and this is the no BS queen. This is the very clear communicator. She doesn't take crap from anybody, but she's not judgmental, okay? She's very good about listening and understanding everything before she makes judgment, okay? But she is the clear communicator. She's very mentally clear. She is truthful. This is a kind of cut and dry sort of energy with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you have finally kind of said, okay, enough is enough. I want this. I'm going to get it. I'm going to make it happen. Here's what I want. Like that very, very clear manifestation kind of energy here. And what happens is the star. The star is Aquarius's card. Now you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You may have Aquarius in your chart. You may have an influential Aquarius in your life. It may have nothing to do with Aquarius at all, okay? Or maybe even since we just came out of Aquarius season, it could have started during Aquarius season. The star card is all about purpose and renewal, revival, bringing life, having just this renewal of energy. It's also about your faith and your hopes and dreams coming true. This is the card that's like, I've been through the muck and the mud, and I'm coming out the other side with everything I want. Okay? Like, I've made it. I'm coming out of this. I've made it. I'm starting to see this Six of Cups as being a card that's like, look at me now. That's what I feel like you're saying. With the Star card clarifying the Six of Cups, I feel like you're going to be like, you know what? Looking at your past and going, look at me now. I made it. I made it. Leo, this is really, really, I'm really starting to feel really very prideful. No pun intended. Leo's the pride, the lion. Like, I'm starting to feel your joy and your pride in yourself. You've worked hard for whatever this star is that's coming into your life. You've worked hard for this. You really have. And it's something that will be celebrated by not just you, but your friends, your close circle. This is the card of celebration, friendship, joy here. Six of Cups, like looking back on the past, feeling joy and harmony. I often call the Six of Cups card my balance between the past self and present self, or inner child and adult self. This is a card of harmony between the past and present to me, and to have the star again clarifying that for you is saying, like, I don't know if you're saying look at me now to people from your past, like, hey, I made it and you didn't believe that I would make it, but I did. Or if you're saying look at me now to your past self, saying, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can make this. I don't know if I should even start trying to work this because it's going to take forever. That kind of energy. So whatever it is, there is definitely a look at me now kind of thing going on here for you, Leo. It's very, you know what? Take pride in this. Pride, some pride is not bad. Feeling proud of yourself is not a bad thing. It's when you get cocky or arrogant, that it becomes nasty, right? But being proud of yourself for your accomplishments helps bring you to that. It helps keep you in that high vibration of positivity for yourself. And when you are positive within yourself, look at that. We have a king and a queen here. A clear communicating queen, clear communication, mental clarity, and the king of emotions. This emotionally balanced king. The compassionate king, the truthful queen, and the compassionate king coming together. Wow. Anyway, pride. Yeah, it keeps you in that positive vibrational energy. And when you're in that kind of energy, guess what you're vibrating out? Positive energy, which helps other people want to vibrate positive energy. You know what I mean? It also attracts, your energy attracts who comes around you. So your pride, right? Your tribe, you'll start to attract more of what you're feeling. This looks really good, Leo. I'm loving this. I am loving this so much. Okay. 2 more cards, please. Okay. Haven't seen that guy in a while. 1 more card, please. Okay. This is coming in quick. This is a faster moving energy. I really almost feel like some of you are getting some sort of offer here, and one that's going to have you kind of pulled in a few different directions, but not in a bad way. Okay, you have the King of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. So right off the bat, like I said, we have this truthful, honest, mentally clear queen. We have this compassionate, loyal, loving, emotionally balanced king. I mean, who doesn't want to be mentally clear, emotionally stable? I mean, you're coming into some serious energy here, Leo, okay? Serious energy. The Knight of Swords is a fast, I mean, look at him. He is riding that horse and he's not stopping till he gets to his destination. The Knight of Swords is quick moving energy. It too is air energy. It's ambitious, action oriented. It is fast thinking and driven to succeed. So I do feel here that you are having a whole hell of a lot of success, probably, Leo, probably in multiple areas of your life. Like, I don't know what's going on for you, but there is a lot of success. Wow, I said that kind of slow. There's a lot of success surrounding you right now. And you're so balanced through all of it. You are so balanced in this. I'm going to get a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles, but let's talk about it before we clarify it. Two of Pentacles here is talking about prioritizing your time, having to multitask, right? You can see that this is the juggler. We do have the infinity symbol here, okay? So this, I feel like this is, this could be like a karmic cycle that's being broken. And when I say that, it's not going to resonate with all of you, but for those of you that think of this as a possible karmic cycle being broken, what I mean is that, you know, remember how we talked about, like, look at me now, and how some of you may be saying, look at me now to your past self, the old Leo who didn't believe that they could make it through or do it or whatnot. This could be breaking that karmic cycle that you've had maybe multiple lifetimes where you didn't put forth the effort or something into something because you didn't feel worthy or good enough or strong enough, fast enough, smart enough, you know, whatever. So for some of you, it's breaking a karmic cycle, but a lot of you, it's going to be more about your time management here. You also have the Page of Cups, and I want to get a clarifier for that one too, because Page of Cups is very curious energy. This is the curious page. This is the one who's like, I wonder what will happen if I do this, or I wonder what it will look like if I put that on it, or how will this taste if I add cumin or coriander or whatever. You know what I mean? The page of curiosity here is what this page is all about. It's also creative opportunities. So there is and the card of possibilities. So I feel that as all this goodness comes in, right, as your dreams and your hopes and all this stuff is expanding and coming to life for you, Leo, like, it's going to kind of, And especially with such a mentally clear queen right off the bat, this mental clarity, I feel like you're going to have like almost limitless ideas of what's next, you know? But let's get a clarifier first for that Two of Pentacles, okay? Let's get a clarifier there for the Two of Pentacles. That's too many, but that one flipped up. King of Swords, now you have an actual pair here. Interesting. Let's get a clarifier for the Page of Cups. Okay. All right. This just got really strange. Page of Cups clarified by the Ten of Swords, and as I took a quick shuffle, we got a couple more cards here. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, the Illumination card is not in every tarot deck. It is actually just in this deck. But let's talk about first the King of Swords clarifying the the Two of Pentacles. That card right there is telling me that if you find yourself being pulled in a bunch of different directions, you are going to be fine in that, because the King of Swords is also a clear communicator. This is kind of like the great leader, if you will. Air energy tends to be great at leading, especially Libra energy, which is a King of Swords energy. This is the energy of complete mental clarity, for sure. And also like intellectual power. So you're going to be able to ride through whatever it is you're having to prioritize or multitask without a problem. Now, the Page of Cups, the end of your reading being clarified by the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and then Illumination, is telling me to remind you, okay? The divine wants to remind you that when things end, sometimes they end painfully, okay? So maybe you have felt like you weren't good enough, or you couldn't do it, or your past self, like maybe that is something from the past that is being illuminated. Remember, we talked about some of you are breaking a karmic cycle. This could be it, okay? I don't really see this as being something that's coming in to your future. Maybe for some of you it is. The Ten of Swords can be very painful endings, feeling betrayed, feeling like lost and in crisis. But all in all, and then the Eight of Swords. Okay, so let's talk about the Ten of Swords and Eight of Swords together. That is that victim mentality, can be imposter syndrome, which is where you know, the voice inside of you tells you you're not good enough, strong enough, fast enough, smart enough. But it's not really, it sounds like your voice, but it's not your voice. It's a bunch of outside influences that have made you have created this voice inside of you that tells you you're not good enough. These are the things I honestly feel, especially with Illumination coming in on top of all of that. The Page of Cups, that curious, creative page, and that Illumination, this is something you are moving away from. This is the muck and the mud, right? You have double star cards here. This is the muck and the mud that you've been through. And the divine is reminding you, my Leo friends, okay, that this is what you are releasing. So if things get tough, or if that inner critic starts to talk to you, remember what you've been through, remember what you're working on and what's coming in, and how beautiful it is that it's coming in fast. Like, your manifestation abilities are really strong right now. And I really, really feel that this is just a reminder of what you're moving away from, what you're ascending into, and all the beauty that is coming in for you, my Leo friends. I hope that this message resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us get the message out to more of our Leo friends. I'll be back next week with your love readings, so stay tuned for that. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody.